for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and off we go from Jacksonville. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10, and his first look is incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Singletary, a first down and more. The 20, 10.
I'm going to show you
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Devin Singletary certainly capable of breaking off some big runs, and he got loose on a big one there. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. These two teams all tied after one.
On first down, right back to Etienne.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Throw left side complete. That's Arnold.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Back to the ground with Etienne.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here's a give to Etienne.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Lawrence.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
Buying time to his left. The open man is Shark. It's complete.
And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Lawrence.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Zach Moss, who played high school football downstate near Miami. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. 1st down and more for Allen. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and the Jaguars force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, let's go.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Lawrence will throw.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Eluding the pressure right. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and just a couple of inches.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Singletary.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown run for Devin Singletary.
And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will put them on top here in the third.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
To return, here's Agnew.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Jaguars.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now, that deserves a couple exclamation points.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On 2nd down, Singletary. Singletary, a 1st down and more. There he goes, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, 65 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. To return, here's Agnew. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it a 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
114 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finds the open target, Arnold.
And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! Dan Arnold
from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. On the return, it's McKenzie. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Flush to his right. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time he just didn't get there.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. Touchdown, Bills! Josh Allen with a touchdown pass to the veteran Emmanuel Sanders. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Throwing is Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's got some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
2nd and 10. They'll try the left side with Etienne. 151 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they'll go again with Etienne. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough.